I just wish you would come home because the angry drone of the car's engine pulling away is more than I can take. You're all I've got, and the only thing I can do is pray that the next breaking news story does not include you.
As I peeled out of the driveway, headed to God knows where, I could only soak in the satisfaction that I was running away. I was your sparrow in the cage, and you dangled the key just outside of my reach. So I left.
Why do you do this to me? Every time I try to talk sense into you, you retreat into your fortress. Walls of teenage fury that no traditional weapon can break down. And trust me, I've tried, but over the years I have found that anger is the best shovel for digging graves. In that moment, I loved you, despite everything you've done to me.
I did how our house was no longer a home, how words became weapons.
Our conversations became guerrilla warfare.
And somewhere in the lines of crossfire, our lines of communication were destroyed.
I'm sorry, okay, but when your mother died on that cold winter day, there was nothing I could say, nothing anyone could say to make it better. When that coffin was lowered into the grave, I promised myself that I would never let anything happen to my daughter. But I alienated you. I was just so afraid to lose again that I turned our house into a prison.
And you, my warden, my father, your grip crushed me like a vice. Bound and gagged under your reign of guilty until proven innocent.
Tied to white walls, no smiles, no love, no sharp objects.
No spoons to dig myself out with.
I hid you, protected you from the outside world, but the whole damn time I was just fashioning a noose, and it kept getting tighter and tighter, but it was necessary.
Just a half hour later, my anger had quelled, and the raindrop from the windshield finally outnumbered my tears.
I just couldn't stay mad at you forever.
I sat at that intersection watching the lights change color and remember those words you used to say to me.
Nothing you could ever do would make me stop loving you. I remember the first time I told you that. The summer breeze blew against our backs. The taste of lemonade with way too much sugar was fresh upon our lips, and the glass vase in the living room was shattered to bits. But I said, don't worry, and just gave you a kiss.
So I thought maybe I could go home, apologize because I meant it, take your full fury because I deserved it. Anything for you, I just wanted to go home. Not to the battlefield of my personal hell, but the home where you tell me refurbish my dollhouse or play softball on the street. I'd stay home on Friday nights. I never date a boy again. I'd do the dishes when I was asked. If we could just go back to those times.
And I know now we can't recapture those days. I know now I regret pushing you away. I know now we can't fix past mistakes, but the bricks of the path forward have not yet been laid. Please just listen to me.
I just wanted to come
I just
home.
wanted to hear this.
I was 2 blocks away,
You
Dad.
couldn't have fought in the first place.
I didn't want the police to
I'll
tell
keep the
you.
light on for you.
I didn't want you to get that phone
I'll
call.
stay as long as I have to. I wish you could hear me. I would have told you all these things.
I guess you'll just have to learn the hard way that cars are easier to replace than daughters.
Oh.